Okay, what is up, everyone? It is the Variant Vault, and I am back again with another video to help you with your comic book purchases for the week. And this time we're looking at DC. Now, admittedly, I'm more knowledgeable on DC than any other fucking company out there, so I'm just gonna say this now. I'm gonna talk y'all's ears off, and I apologize in advance. Now, let's get right into this. We are starting off with Absolute Wonder Woman number 9. If you are not watching. Wow. I wish they would adapt the Absolute Universes. Let's give them time. If you are not reading any of the Absolute Universes, you are missing out. Every single one of them has been amazing. I don't think I've read a single bad one. And all of the variant covers for all the Absolute Universes, they're peak. I have no complaint against them. I want all of them. I wish I had money to afford them, honestly. I really do. If I was to pick up any of these ones for Absolute Wonder Woman, it either got to be cover B because I don't know why, but it actually looks really good, or probably cover C. Cover D is nice, but that's 1 in 25, so that means my comic place is going to jack up the prices. But cover C or cover B is definitely the one I would take home if I was going to collect it. And then we got Absolute Martian Manhunter number 4, another banger of an absolute. I mean, yeah, another banger of the Absolute universes. Honestly, between all of them, Martian Manhunter is my number one, and Batman's my number second, and then Absolute Green Lantern is my number three. But yeah, even the variant covers for this one are like badass. Like even cover D and cover E, even though they are like 1 in 25 and 1 in 50, cool as hell. I'm getting cover B though. Cover C is cool too, but cover B I just like a lot more. But oh, I love the story. The art is beautiful in it. Then we got Superman number 27. Admittedly, I don't really know what the story is going on for this one, but damn, they made a lot of damn covers for this one. I feel like something big is happening. That's how you can tell when you're about to reach a an event when something like that takes place. Uh, if I was going to pick up any of the Superman ones, I would probably go with cover F, which is the Legacy variant. I just like it because again, I like the older art styles. Then we got Justice League Unlimited number 8. Honestly, I respect it. Justice League Unlimited is another good one. I honestly like anything Justice League related as long as it's not on the television because I feel like no matter what, they never get the Justice League right in TV show or movie format, but you didn't hear that from me. Though if I was to pick up any of these, damn, they're all good too. That's the hard part. I'd probably go with again either cover F because again legacy variant and it looks amazing and George Pierre does really good art, or probably the 1 in 25 because I would honestly cough up the extra money just to have the connecting variants because there are a few connecting variant covers that look really good at times, but you would have to have like a comic wall or something so you could actually showcase them. Then we got Green Arrow 25, which I mean, hey, Green Arrow is always good. Although my knowledge of Green Arrow is ass. I'm gonna just throw it out there now. If I had to pick it up, I'd probably pick up a cover C or again cover D. No, I'd probably pick up a cover D. Honestly, again, it's the legacy variant, but it looks really clean. Oh, look, a blank. I will say though, Green Arrow on a blank comic actually doesn't look terrible. But that's because his logo is very unique. I guess. I don't know. Then we got Green Lantern 24. Let's see. Oh, there's another legacy variant. Yeah, I would probably pick up the legacy variant for Green Lantern 24. Then again, I don't know because cover B actually has another lantern on there, which DC acknowledging other lanterns exist. Oh, must have froze over. But I'd probably still pick up the legacy variant just because I like the Green Lantern's older look. Then we got the Flash 22. Uh, it's the Flash. I don't think I've ever read a bad Flash story. Although, is it bad to say the legacy cover actually looks kind of bad on that one? I'm kind of shocked about it. Cover B is okay, but me personally, I'd pick cover C if I was to buy any of them. Though again, cover D does look fine, but yeah, Sapphire being on there is dope too. Yeah, right. Like the fuck. And then we got new history of the DC universe. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all need to pay attention to the new history of the DC universe book when it comes out. Whether you are buying it single issued or you are buying the hardcover when it comes out, I really think that Mark Wade is going to take the DC into a new direction that needs to be done. And I'm pretty confident in saying that. And the variant covers are really nice for it, honestly. We got a Dan Mora one, which I love Dan Mora's variant covers. They are always immaculate. I don't think I've ever seen a bad Dan Mora cover variant. Though I am picking up the Legacy Connecting variant. I didn't even know mine was a Legacy variant. Jesus Christ. Oh, I guess I would be buying a lot of variants that are Legacy this time around if I had the money. But yeah, I'm getting the Legacy variants because I love all the superheroes in their older outfits. That just might be a me thing. But when I tell you that the new history of the DC is going to do things, keep your eyes on it because I am pretty confident in saying that. Then we got Harley Quinn 52. I'm not gonna lie, Harley Quinn and her own stories, they're like never good because they have like the most randomest shit they're doing. Like there was one issue where Harley Quinn was sleeping with a quote unquote partner and it was her brain. Like what? If I had to pick up any of these, I'd probably either pick up cover B or cover C, and I'd probably go with cover C. But oh wait, there's another one. Oh, the one in 25. But it doesn't look any better than B or C in my opinion. Then we got DC X Sonic the Hedgehog. Unironically, this has been a really cool series, and I love it because of the variant covers. Because a lot of the variant covers are paying tribute to the old Sonic games. Like there was one issue, I don't remember if it was 3 or 2, or maybe it was issue 1. I really don't know, but it was based off of Sonic Adventure 2's color style, and I'm like, I need you, but shit, I wish I knew you were existing when I came back into collecting. But at that time, I only was really focusing on just collecting the series that I already have. But yeah, I'd probably pick up cover B because I like the older look to it, while also keeping DC's color style to it. Hello to the 3 people, by the way. Then we got Green Lantern Dark #5. Honestly, I don't remember what was happening in this story. I read issue 1 and I just didn't follow it after it came out. I was just like, not my cup of tea for a Green Lantern story. Although if I was to pick up any of these, I would probably go with cover C or cover B. Probably cover B. It just looks more like a haunting tale and fits the whole narrative of Green Lantern Dark. Then we got Mr. Terrific Year One, another one I am picking up, and of course I'm getting the variant cover. Cover B. Honestly, issue 1 was great. I'm so glad that the Superman movie finally made DC realize that we need comic book stories about other characters than just Batman, Superman, and, like the main faces. So hopefully we get like just an issue, like a single story with Guy Gardner in it. Because I'm a guy guy. I'm a guy guy. Wow. I think I'm illiterate. Peacemaker presents the Vigilante early double feature #4. Honestly, I fuck with it. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing bad to say. I like all of them. Even the original variant cover is pretty bad. What the fuck? Even the original cover is pretty badass. Though if I was to get the variant, I'd probably either pick. Nah, it would actually be pretty damn close between B or C. I'd probably go with B because it has both Vigilante and Peacemaker on it, and it just looks better that way. I'm a guy. Yeah, I can't get over that. My brain really like fucking shot itself in the head when I said that. Yeah, I apologize about that, guys. That was not English. Then we got the seventh printing for Absolute Batman #1, which is a connecting. Absolute Wonder Woman #1. Uh, Sixth printing of Absolute Wonder Woman, which is a #1. Oh my god. I'm speaking too fast. Absolute Wonder Woman #1, sixth printing, which is also connecting. Absolute Superman #1, fifth printing, which is also a connecting. And then we got Batman Legends of Dark Knight Halloween Special #3, Fast Mile Edition, which I'm gonna guess that the original is probably like $1,000 because usually when Fast Mile steps in, it's usually for like some expensive ass series. And then we got the foil variants for Absolute Batman #1, Absolute Wonder Woman #1, and Absolute Superman #1, and they all are connecting as well, which that is cool. Then we got Batman Legends of Dark Knight Halloween Special #3, Fast Mile Edition, Foil Edition variant. Jesus Christ! I think I'm like actually dying in the inside. Then we got Absolute Batman #1, seventh printing, which just is the normal variant, which is just a normal cover. Absolute Superman #1, fifth printing, which I believe is just a normal cover. I actually don't know because my Superman, I believe, was a variant cover. And then Absolute Wonder Woman #1, sixth printing, which again, if you have not read the Absolute Universes, I legitimately recommend it. They are straight up fire. Okay, now let's go with trade paperbacks for DC. What are y'all working on? Damn, y'all got some shit. All right, we got Batman and Superman World's Finest Volume 6 Impossible trade paperback for 17.99. And let's see what that is going to be collecting. Collect Batman and Superman World's Finest 26 to 31, 144 pages for 17.99. Uh Me personally, I feel like that is not that good of a price for the pages that you're getting. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. Although I see Batmite on it. Let's go. And Batmite is one of my favorite characters, unironically. See, I would buy it just for Batmite, but I'm a little slow on that one. But it is the world's finest. I really hope they do a Batman and Superman World's Finest with James Gunn's DC Universe. I think it would work amazing. I just don't know if they'll ever bring that idea to fruition. Then we got Superman Birthright, DC Compact Comics. This is another Superman story that I think is really good. Was this the one? Yeah, okay, this is the Mark Wade one. For a minute, I thought it was one of the ones written by Tom King, which I was gonna say he actually has a good one. As much as I dislike the man, he is good times at times. But yeah, Superman Birthright is like a really good Superman story, and I am so glad that they are making it a compact edition because for $10 you cannot go wrong. The compact line is really good. It just sucks a little bit because the compact books are meant to be reader copies, not really like shelf worthy books. So you will get your shit scuffed a lot. But if you're gonna be like me, who's gonna have a damn library in the near future, I feel like scuffs are the least of my worries. But yeah, when this comes out, do pick it up because Superman Birthright is one of those stories that I feel like if you are a fan of Superman that isn't made by Snyder, you are going to love Superman Birthright. Then we got Titans Volume 3, Hard Feelings trade paperback. It's always good to see more Titan stories, especially of, the older Titans. My God. I feel like every time someone mentions Titans, like, oh, we want more Teen Titans. No, I don't. Sorry, that may be a hot take, but I am so done with like the Teen Titans glaze, especially the original show. Like, yo, it wasn't even all that. The way the show ended was terrible. But y'all ain't ready for that conversation, or the fact that the show hasn't held up well. But again, y'all ain't ready for that conversation either. All right, let's see. John Layman and Pete Wood as the Titans search for their new place in the world after the events of Absolute Power. Okay, so it takes place after Absolute Power. That's going to be interesting. Collects Titans 16 to 21, 136 pages for 18 bucks. Not bad. Well, really 17.99, but I just round up. But that's not terrible. I think that's actually really good. I was scrolling down real quick to see who was in the in the list. I thought that was Arsenal, but I wanted to like double check because I'm like, I don't think that's Arsenal. It was. Then we got the Flash Volume 3 as above trade paperback for 17.99. The events of absolute power have left the Flash family, revealing and need a desperate regroup. Okay, so I'm feeling I feel like most of these trade paperbacks are just at the end of absolute power. It seems like collects the Flash 14 through 19, 136 pages, 17.99. I feel like these aren't bad prices, honestly. Like trade paperbacks usually are okay. I do fuck with the cover though, the pinball machine. Although I can't speak on like the Flash of the Titans thing just because I haven't read those stories yet. Then we got Power Girl Volume 3, the Star trade paperback. Does it say what it's gonna collect? I mean, I imagine it's just a Power Girl story if it doesn't tell me. 160 pages for 20 bucks. Yeah. Uh uh See, I don't know the storyline for that, so I can't really speak on that. But I'm just gonna say I feel like this would be one you would probably want to wait to catch on sale. There are really good Power Girl stories out there, but I feel like recent Power Girl has been kind of ass. Like I don't think any artist knows what they're doing with her. And then we got 100 Bullets Book 3 trade paperback, the 2025 edition. These standalone stories from issue 37 to 58 of the Eisner Award winning series spotlight the major players in the story, plus the final fate of Luke Hughes. For 528 pages, you're paying 40 bucks. The cover is cool. It's a DC Vertigo story, so it's already worth the money right there. Uh, but yeah, for $40, 528 pages, and this is a trade paperback, which I mean, eh. I'm not a big fan of trade paperbacks when they get that big, but if they use the right paper and the right materials, usually the paper is the issue in those trade paperbacks when it comes to the bigger ones. But I feel like DC will know to use the proper paper and the proper materials. But for $40 and 528 pages, that's actually really good. That'll probably be the best paperback we'll see in a while in terms of like price for value. Let's see. Do we got any hardcovers from DC this time around? Okay. Why? Why do we have a World's Finest Volume 6 hardcover? And what is the point of opening it? It's the same shit. Yeah. Collects Batman through Superman, Batman and Superman World's Finest 26 to 31. It's just a hardcover. So you're paying a little bit of more money for something that you're still probably only going to read once. But again, it is a world's finest story, and I would probably say I would rather collect it in hardcover than trade paperback, but that's just me. I'm not a big fan of trades, even though most of my shelf is trades, but I do prefer hardcovers and omnibuses. You get more value for your money. Then we got Superman the World hardcover. For 24.99, 208 pages. Uh, does it say what it collects? No, it doesn't. But it's made by international talents. That could be kind of cool. See Superman throughout the world and what other people see him as. I think that could be pretty cool. $25 for 208 pages. That's not terrible. Case bound dust jacket cover. Yeah, I'd probably pick that up. It's Superman. I don't think they would really release anything bad relating to Superman, especially with the movie coming out. I feel like they wouldn't want to jeopardize anything. Then we got Batman Detective Comics, the new 52 Omnibus Volume 1 hardcover. Yeah, here we go. This is probably worth it. I say that, and I am the most wrong I've ever been. Okay, so 1,048 pages for $125, and it collects the first half of the Explosive series, including Detective Comics 2011, 0 to 24, the annual from 2012, 1 and 2, and Penguin Pain and Prejudice 1 and 5. 1 through 5, sorry. Um, yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth it because, I mean, you go look back at the new 52 or even Rebirth at that and look at like how much some of the Batman cover comics have went up in price. Yeah, you're probably better off paying 125, but again, if you use half price books or in stock trades, although in stock trades usually isn't the best. It's good, but when you're looking for newer things, yeah, I'll make a video going over sites to use to find like newer books, older books, and stuff like that. Because I got a wide range of arsenal up on that one. But yeah, Batman Detective Comics from the New 52 Omnibus Volume 1. For 125 for 1,048 pages, that's not bad. Like, it's really not. It's just me personally. There is other series out there I would want to collect before, you know, Batman Detective Comics from the New 52. But it is an Omni, so it's actually not that bad. And Omnis are usually the way to go if you want to get more bang for your value. I do want to know though what they added because you do the math. That should not equal 1,000 plus pages. So what did they add to pad out the book? Because I doubt they reprinted the ads. I could be wrong. I've never read an omnibus, but I don't know. I fuck with the cover though. I do like Batman standing over the Joker with the bats coming out from behind them. Like that's pretty cool. And it's John Layman, so I know it's going to be automatically good. And Tony S. Daniels a really good writer as well. And same with Greg Hewitts. To be fair, annuals are long. Yeah, that is true. Hell, I own a Nightwing annual and a Catwoman one. Haven't read them yet. I know that's kind of dumb, but yeah, I know they're more of the bigger side, but I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking maybe what's taking up most of that book is 0 through 24 of Detective Comics from 2011. But even then, I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I would definitely say that's not a bad price for 1,000 pages, but you could definitely catch that on sale. And I know DC, they run sales a lot during like Black Friday, Christmas, and shit like that. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing a video maybe in the coming weeks, maybe even tomorrow if I remember all the sites. And I'll cover like where to get, pre-owned, new, and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, everyone. I think was that it? Yeah, we covered everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. 25 Comics House takes up a lot of pages for sure. No, yeah, I completely agree with that statement. But yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna end it here. We covered all the DC stuff. Honestly, another short week for DC in terms of like trade paperbacks and hardcovers. Maybe next week. Well, actually, should be next month. Yeah, next month for New Comic Book Day. We'll be in damn July. Come Wednesday, next Comic Book Day. That's pretty cool. Looking forward to next week's polls. Of course, I think everyone is. But yeah, thank you to everyone who tuned.